Et ici, nous pouvons faire le yoga, qui est reconnu comme un héritage de l'humanité depuis 2016. Et pratique le yoga, il y a une pratique complète dans lui-même. Les pratiques, asana, comme on dit, l'exercice, le mouvement, mais lui aussi c'est une façon de vivre. Une façon de vivre en harmonie avec nous-mêmes avant tout. Nous redécouvrir nos propres corps, nous recréer nos propres balances. Et ça pour aider qui donne une relation plus correcte vis-à-vis des autres et promouvoir l'harmonie et la paix. C'est dans sa globalité-là que nous besoin de yoga. Yoga, c'est pas juste un rituel, c'est pas juste un exercice, c'est une façon de vivre qui nous besoin capable de pratiquer et prôner et encourager. Et aussi, il est bon qu'il me dise que le gouvernement et tout un chacun de connaît l'importance de l'exercice physique qui nous besoin de nous en forme. Et yoga, c'est une façon que nous sommes capables d'atteindre cet objectif-là. Et aujourd'hui, nous pouvons faire yoga, nous avons envie que la génération à venir reste plus fit, reste plus en bonne santé. Et nous souhaitons que l'exercice, ça fonction que nous faisons aujourd'hui pour inspirer les autres, pour nous amener une hygiène de vie plus correcte et qui nous sommes capables de la santé avant tout. Le ministère de l'Éducation prend la décision pour qu'il nous ait un développement holistique de nos enfants. Mais pas seulement le côté académique, mais aussi le côté physique, faire de sorte que nos enfants aient toute une technique qui peut être pour épanouir, pour grandir en bonne santé. Et là, nous pouvons dire le mouvement de yoga, une technique de respiration, pour qu'ils aient une balance et un développement sain qui pouvait permettre de vivre un adulte en bonne santé et pour qu'ils soient capables d'épanouir au maximum.
The theme of the International Day of Yoga is Yoga for Humanity. All of humanity needs to discover yoga, especially after COVID-19. But the bigger message there is, yoga literally means union. What yoga does is, when you practice the asanas in a state of mindfulness with breath control, you open up your energy centers, the chakras as we call it. And when you start opening the chakras from your Kundalini chakra up to the Sahasrara chakra, which is the crown chakra, you unite your energies with the energy of the cosmos. Your energy becomes one with the divine. It's like removing the plug from a 10-volt socket and plugging it into a megavolt, 1 million volts and beyond. Imagine the energy you discover. You're never tired. You're never negative. Because if you feel one with the universe, not just human beings, all living beings, all non-living beings, because in Indian philosophy, we believe that there is universal consciousness even in the rock, in the waters of the ocean, even in inanimate objects. So if you feel one with the cosmos through yoga, how could you ever hate anybody? How can there ever be war? How can there ever be conflict? If I see myself in you, in the water, in the sky, in the earth, how would I fight with anybody? So a world that practices yoga is a world of peace, happiness and harmony. So this year, my dear friends, we are doing something very unique to celebrate the International Day of Yoga in India. Our Prime Minister has launched the Guardian Ring Initiative, and it's going on as we speak. What is that? 21st June is the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. The day that is the longest and the night that is the shortest. So today, starting with Brahma Muhurtam, as we call it, at 3 a.m., in India, people are watching yoga being practiced across the world, following the sun. So we start with Japan, where people will be doing yoga in Tokyo, and we move across 75 countries to finish with New Zealand at 10 p.m. in the night. 75 countries because this is also India's 75th year of independence. We're celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So 75 countries celebrating yoga with India today. And prime time slot which is now around 10:30 a.m. in India, is reserved for Mauritius, for us. So we are going to be live on Doordarshan, the Indian national broadcaster, doing yoga in Mauritius, a country which has really made yoga not just popular but also shown its value in promoting peace, happiness, the way I just said right now. And the fact that we are doing it at this iconic venue, Aapravasi Ghat, is, I think, a story in itself, a narrative in itself. Yoga was brought to Mauritius by the indentured Indian workers who came many years ago. And it continues today with His Excellency the President, the First Lady, the Minister joining us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just finish with just one call to all of you. I think we all need to invest in our children becoming healthy and finding happiness within themselves. In India, we've introduced yoga in the Central Board of Secondary Education curriculum. It's an optional subject now for children studying in grade 11 and 12. We have also introduced yoga at the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences to treat psychiatric disorders along with conventional medicine. We are doing many more such things, and my hope is that one day in all the schools of the world, children will learn yoga. Because if you learn at a young age how to nurture your own happiness within you, you will not depend on drugs, you will not depend on video games, you will not get addicted to anything, not even to dysfunctional relationships. Investing in happy children also means investing in their productivity, in their success. Investing, in short, in a happy, peaceful and prosperous world. So my request to His Excellency the President, the Honourable Minister is, can we look at training the physical education teachers in the schools of Mauritius? Maybe we start with the government schools. We have a yoga instructor who has come from India, a fully trained lady who is at our disposal for at least 1 year. Can we make use of her? Can we teach the physical instructors in schools yoga, and through them the children of Mauritius? Can we invest in a better, happier, more successful Mauritius, a more successful world? I leave you with that thought.